Welcome in to the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. In this morning's update to start the week here on this Monday morning, we're going to look at XRP, how it's up 2.12% on the day. We've talked about how we had a first target, then a second target up at about the 617 level. And right now we're trending towards that second resistance area. We've come up towards that downtrending resistance on this descending triangle, on this consolidation. These are very bullish consolidations. And if we were to break bullish out of here, and let's go from over here so that we can get the appropriate technical targets out of this. So technically, instead of 75, it's going to be just about, in current terms, I believe just under 75. 74.69 here is the technical breakout target. So we do know we had two resistance levels coming out of this, but we were calling it more like a pennant flag because it wasn't quite a bull flag, but it's definitely set up as a bullish consolidation. Bounced off the support here last night. And now we had resistance 1 right here at 602. Initially got hit by it. We came back down and then filled back out. Now we've got resistance 2 up here right around 6168. So that's going to be our technical play up from there. However, it's a little bit higher because we did come off over here. So one could say the technical resistance is 6228. So we'll have this resistance up here at 618, 617 area. Actually, it's a little bit lower than that now because we've come through this downtrending support. So 613 now. So we've got 61.3 cents as our immediate resistance now. And then our technical target right now off of the short-term bull flag is 62.26. And as we see, that gets us well over this descending triangle. And if we get a proper back test, we know our technical target breaking this descending structure is right around 74.6 cents. That means we've confirmed, or we've signaled a breakout, but in order to confirm that signal, we have to break and hold 62.28 cents. And then our next big target's going to be up towards 74.6 cents. So XRP could get hot here to start the week, or it could just be filling out this descending triangle in any event. It's come up to this target up here now. Yesterday, had it have hit, it would have been 616, but because it's coming down this downtrending resistance, now it's come up here and hit at 612. Well, 613 we need to get over. So the excitement is warranted, but we still need to get over this level, and then it'll push to 62.28. And then once we get over that, we have a clear out run up towards 74.5, 75 cent area. If we look at Bitcoin, I've been talking about the bear trap with Bitcoin over the last week. And Bitcoin's up 2,378 points this morning, up 3.46% to 71,765. I know, like I've been saying, it looks bearish. It feels bearish. Feels like everything should come down until you see the actual pattern setups. Right now, we have a technical target of 79,377 for Bitcoin. All we had to do is break over and hold 70,475. We've broke over. Now the question is do we hold? We have a nice momentous push here. If we get these confirmations here, we've already got the signals here. Now we just need to confirm the signals. For XRP, the confirmation comes with a hit and hold at 62.28. We're trying to break out from 61.3 cent, 61.3 cent level. We're up about 2%, but we're not out of the woods yet. But it's a nice start to the day. We have Brad Garlinghouse coming out saying, and I have the article, Brad Garlinghouse coming out and saying he believes that the cryptocurrency total crypto market cap is going to emerge to a $5 trillion market by the end of 2024. So he expects it to double. He expects the cryptocurrency total crypto market cap to go from 2.599 trillion to 5 trillion by the end of calendar year 2024. So he expects in the next 8 months, the total crypto market cap is going to gain 2.4 trillion. Is he right? If he is, that's going to leave a lot of liquidity here for XRP. It's going to leave a lot of liquidity here for the rest of our cryptos. If we look further than just Bitcoin, how we see where we have the technical targets, what we're talking about, and we will get through the intro in just a sec. I just wanted to come out hot out of the gate. I'm very pleased and blessed to be out here doing this because it's going to be up to 70 degrees here in Michigan today. So when I get done with this, I'm going to walk up to the gym and do my workout, which is beautiful, which I can't wait to do, actually. I just wanted to do my due diligence with the updates. I did not do a live last night. My voice has been struggling, so I figured it was Sunday. It was a good day not to do a live, even though I would have had a lot of fun. but my voice feels 10 times better here this morning. So hopefully this is a sign of things to come, and won't have as much cracking in the voice. So I appreciate the continued support. Although within the XRP space, the holders are down. Holders that are retail investors are selling, while institutional investors are buying. It's a recipe for doom if you're a retail investor, if you're getting out right before a pump up. And again, we've had the same routine happen day in and day out. A lot of people have gotten overly bearish, even though, as I've been stating, this is the most bullish you should feel in the last 2 years, since March of 22. We have a cup and handle formation complete. We're still within the bullish handle, unless we were to lose 49 cents, like 49.7 cents. Very bullish pattern. The cup and handle is the most bullish pattern that we can come up with in technical analysis. So to think we're anywhere near done, I think is just trying to fool yourselves. And that doesn't mean we can't consolidate. That doesn't mean XRP can't go to 50 cents and touch the bottom of the handle. What that means is, though, is we've got a lot of things building up, and it appears the pressure is starting to build. And when you look at the XRP Bitcoin market cap, the XRP Bitcoin pairing, which is very interesting, because we had a level that we thought was appropriate, but we're wrong. You know what XRP Bitcoin's doing? It's actually coming down like this. This is what it's trying to tell us. And then if we put this up here, I feel like it's trying to tell us that we're coming down just a little bit with the pairing. That doesn't mean that the XRP price is going down. This is like our speculation that the XRP price is going up slower than Bitcoin to start here. So if the pairing comes down here, it's 820, and then I expect a volatile spike. I mean volatile. Once this catches it properly, I expect a volatile swing with XRP like we haven't seen in a while. So the question is, because even in the shorter pattern, this looks like it's trying to catch some support here. So let's see what's happening here. But the moment this swings, we've speculated that the moment this swings out, that the XRP Bitcoin pairing looks like two of our friends with First Majestic Silver, which is AG, and then also Newmont Mining. And again, we can do the correlation. When we look at the XRP Bitcoin pairing, when it finally comes out of here, and now that we've updated it, because it's given us the proper terms here, when this comes out of this, whether it's here and it holds, or if it comes down here and consolidates and then pushes out, look at this setup. It's setting up a very bullish pattern reversal. If you look at this, how it looks here, now let's switch it to the weekly time frame, and then let's go up to AG, which is having, again, folks, the precious metals sector, I've been trying to get everybody on board. AG's up 2.25% today, almost up to $8. Been talking about it since $5.35 for everybody to buy. But the relevance of this pattern is, if you look at that descending structure, this found its support, and now it looks like it's breaking out. It looks like the next target's $9.21. And then if we look at Newmont Mining, same exact structure. I told everybody about Newmont at $33, roughly $33 and some change. And I even talked about it again at 35 before it started pushing up here towards 40, because it was on the exact same formation as First Majestic, which is AG. And now it's actually catching up. It's starting to break out, and the technical target's 56, 54. The reason I show those is not because I'm like, oh, we're switching over the precious metals. It's because XRP Bitcoin pairing, not in the weekly, but if you look at it in like the 2 hourly, we've got that same descending structure forming on a drop, and this is a bullish reversal. It looks exactly the same. It's just trying to figure out where it's going to bounce off the support. So once it does, I have no doubt that this is going to reverse back up to about 1099 once it happens. And yeah, it's going to have to come up through a few resistance. Like, it's going to have to come back up above 917. And then it's going to have to come back above the 1004 and ultimately hit that technical move to 1099. I get that. But I believe we're building some pressure here as the sun is out. Look at that. It's like a pre-glimpse of the eclipse coming today. So that's kind of cool how it actually popped up on the screen like that, isn't it? I don't want to keep showing that. I'll block it with my big head so that you don't get blinded. I can definitely feel it on the back of my head, though. It's warming up my brain this morning. So with that being said, let me get into the intro. And before we leave, I promise we'll look at what Ripple CEO forecasts crypto market capitalization growth to $5 trillion by the end of the year. That's Brad Garlinghouse. So we'll pay attention to that. So with that being said, please make sure to hit that like button so that YouTube recommends this update. It's the only way that I can push my content out. The XRP, Ripple, space, the watchers, viewers have gone down. The positivity has gone down. Negativity is running rampant through the space. So it's our job to show the proper technical analysis and give the proper news and charts alike to give you a proper perspective of not just the close and near-term targets, but also what's to come here in the future. So don't be forced out. Don't be tricked by an emotional response. Because again, a lot of people are out on an emotional response. But what did we just talk about at the start of this update? Does anybody remember? Does anybody remember what I showed at the start of this update when we were at 606? We talked about how it's coming up to 622 now. That's our next resistance once we push above 612. And now we're above 612 in the last couple of minutes. We see we've pushed up here while I've been talking. This is doing exactly what we expected. I tried to front run this for everybody over the weekend. I showed everybody exactly how to buy this. I showed them the bottom of support. And I told them I took out $3,000 at 59.2 cents for this push up. A $3,000 spot trade on XRP above what I already own. I'm not shy to say what I own. And the reason I took out spot is because I didn't want to deal with the drop down here. So when it came down to 58.8, I didn't sweat it. I had it at 59.20. I didn't give a rat's ass. So now it's come up here. And now you look on a $3,000 trade. And this is something I gave openly yesterday in my update. Oh, that's not where I bought it. What the hell? I can't just take the lowest number. So, I mean, you talk about a $3,000 trade. This is up, you know, 130, 140 bucks. Nothing major, but it was just something that I anticipated, and I think it's going to come up here at minimum. We talked about the just over 4% move. It ended up being 5.3 from bottom support. But now at 62.30, that's the first number we talked about. Once it hits that number, if it can get over it, you can open up the door to a 25 to 27% rally. And that's how you hit the top level towards 74 and 75 cents up there. But you have to do it within steps. So let me do the intro. And then, shit, we're almost through this update already. Good morning. 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Monday, April 8th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire. And I reside in the great state of Michigan. Be careful later today when you see that on your screen. You know, you're not going to want to look directly in this thing today. Especially when we do the eclipse later on. So just pay attention. It's going to look kind of like that when it comes through, which is ironic. But so watch XRP. It's up 3.48% right now this morning. We're doing this tailor-made. Now we should back test 61.3 cents. Or 61.2 to confirm this push up. And we're not done pushing yet. That resistance at 62.28, that's the technical resistance from this bull flag we formed in the short term. But make no mistake about it. Our technical target breaking out of this descending structure, which we're on top of for the first time, is 74.6 cents if this plays out. I've been talking about and getting a lot of backlash in the comments because everybody was saying it was going to go down and we're very bearish with the FVG and all this other stuff. I get it. Like I said, I know what it appears. I know on appearance what it looks like it wants to do. But we talked about even if it was bearish, this move up. We had to have a 4% plus move up to that. We thought it was going to be 616, but the technical target moved up a little bit when we had further consolidation, and it actually made the range 62.28. And that clearly would push us over that 613 resistance, and it already has. So now we're going to back test, it looks like, and if we can hold 613, 612 area, then we're going to push out to that next level at 626. No reason to be afraid, ladies and gentlemen. No reason to be afraid of these patterns. I understand that they're trying to tease everybody, but I've told everybody over and over and over again, this is very bullish as long as we're in the handle. As long as we don't give up that bullish cup and handle, this is very bullish, and our next move's $1.20 when we finally start breaking out. But to get back to the pattern resistance, we've got to get back up near 72, 73 cents. Ironically, our technical target puts us over this, which means if we back test this and hold, that means we could be on the start of our first leg up to start hitting $1.20. Our first leg up, though, can't come from this pattern. It can't. It's impossible. Your first leg up has to come from that descending structure, which we're breaking out of. Then you have to get past the expansion zone, which is the technical resistance off of the bull flag at 62.28. The moment you break and hold that, you are off to the races because you're going to confirm. Right now, we're signaling with the breach of 612 or 613. We are signaling a move up to 74 cents approximately, 74 to 75. Now, to signal, we've already done. For the confirmation, we need to get on top of and hold 62.28. Then we are off to the races. We're off to the races. This is built up in a very bullish setup. Not to say it's going to 100% guarantee its breakout. But like we've said, 85% of the time, this is going to break bullish off of that handle formation. Off of this cup and handle, 85% of the time, this breaks bullish. So to think otherwise, unless this actually breaks down, is asinine. So I kept saying, don't go short from down here. A lot of people were going short over the weekend. I said, you're out of your minds. At least let it fill out this top. You can't make up the analysis. When it happens, it happens. You just have to roll with it. If I was bearish and I seen this setup, I'm flipping bullish. If I was bullish and I seen this setup, I'm staying the same. If I was indifferent and I seen this setup, I'd flip bullish. It gave us the easiest setup of all times. It gave us resistance. It gave us support. Did it give us a few fake outs? Of course it did, because it doesn't want anybody going long and short and making money. It's how the market manipulators make the game. They live off of our liquidities. A further move up, sure, drop the market a little bit, take out the longs, and then have everybody going short, then take the shorts out on the way back up. Very easy to see what happened here. Beautiful W reversal, Gartley, in fact. First layer here, second layer to come. Probably gets us over the mid 63 cent level, even though the technical target's 62.20. Feeling pretty good this morning. We're back testing right now that 612, 613 area. Bitcoin's up 3.8%, up to 2,624 points, almost at 72,000. I very clearly called a bear trap on Bitcoin and XRP, and it's playing out this Monday morning. Don't let the market manipulators trick you on emotion. That's what they're here for. Don't let social media influencers trick you because they can't read a chart. That is also why they're here to make easy money off of you. If they can't read a chart in real time, if they can't make changes to the chart in real time, or if they never show a chart in real time, get the hell out of there, because you're trying to actually make money in cryptocurrency. You're trying to make money across precious metals. You're trying to make money across all sectors. I have no doubt that precious metals is going to be up and down today. Up and down. But pay attention. Pay attention. So let's get to this reading, because I know this is a very important update to put out there. And the XRP market cap's up 3.06%, or 1 billion to 33.73 billion. No surprise here. We've telegraphed this move. We talked about off of support once we came back into this area, and we did very easily. And it came right back up to that resistance now. And this is going to push right out. We had such a nice consolidation. We put that inverted pattern in. It's going to break out. We're just looking for that push above 34 billion here. And then your next layer is going to be right up to 34.7 to the extension zone. You get above that, look out. Look out. So we're off to a hot start here. But just pay attention, because nothing's for certain, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing is for certain. I'm not reading the FUD story about XRP ready for a mind-blowing takeoff to $3, yada, yada, yada. We can read that in the live tonight. But I'm certainly not interested in that garbage. What I'm interested in is what CEO said about the total crypto market cap going up to $5 trillion by the end of the year. So after this, I'll release this. Please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. If you're looking to trade XRP in the USA especially, video description below and or pinned comments, there's BITUNIX. Take advantage of that lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. You don't need a KYC to trade XRP or your favorite cryptos that are on the exchange. Don't feel like a criminal. And the pricing is a lot different. You're going to save a lot of money on your trades. It's the only reason I can swing trade. There's no way I would have made this swing trade on Uphold, because I would have been looking at a 3 to 4% fee each way. Doesn't seem like a lot, but on $3,000, that can be upwards of $120. So just pay attention to that. It cost me less than $2 on the in so far. The out's going to cost me less than $2, so you make an educated and informed decision. So Ripple CEO forecasts crypto market capitalization growth to $5 trillion by year end. And if you want to show personal support, consider joining Tom's Army or sending a YouTube super chat. It's been hurting this start of the April month with the support, but we're still very diligent and we continue to grow the audience. So also consider subscribing and joining the over 21,290 subscribers, or less than 5 away from 21,300. Ripple CEO forecast crypto market capitalization growth to $5 trillion by end of year. So Brad Garlinghouse remains optimistic about the growth of the crypto market in 2024. Ripple CTO predicts. Sorry, a bird just literally pooped and it landed 10 feet from where I'm, not even 2 feet from where I'm standing. Market crypto capitalization of $5 trillion by end of 24. Garlinghouse predictions are based on the growing demand for Bitcoin ETFs and the upcoming Bitcoin halving. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse remains very optimistic about the crypto market gains this year, especially due to the emergence of the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Reinforcing his bullish views, Garlinghouse forecasted that the crypto market capitalization would grow more than 2 times to reach $5 trillion by the end of 24. Garlinghouse elaborated on the significant impact of the increasing demand for Bitcoin ETFs on the crypto market. Ripple CEO acknowledged Bitcoin ETFs as a game changer in the industry as it enabled the active participation of institutional and retail investors, he stated. I've been around this industry for a long time and I've seen these trends come and go. I'm very optimistic. I think the macro trends, the big picture thing like the ETFs, they're driving for the first time real institutional money. According to the recent updates of CoinMarketCap, the global crypto market cap rests at $2.59 trillion, with a slight increase of 0.14% over the last 24 hours. Garlinghouse predictions provide a cheerful picture of the upcoming trend in the market, which will supposedly lead to the doubling of the current market cap. Another prominent factor pointed out by Garlinghouse that substantially impacts the astounding growth of the crypto industry is the upcoming Bitcoin halving. According to his perceptions, while Bitcoin halving reduces the supply of new coin, the demand for Bitcoin increases, he stated. You're seeing that drives the demand, and at the same time, demand is increasing. Supply is decreasing. That doesn't take an economics major to tell you what happens when supply contracts and demand expands. Following the Bitcoin ETF launch, the crypto market has seen a major uptick, with Bitcoin rising to a new all-time high of 73,700 on March 14th. Despite fluctuations in the recent downward trend, investors and analysts believe the halving event would result in imminent bull rally across the crypto markets. Please make sure to hit that like button. Have a blessed morning, everybody. Remember, if you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments. And don't forget to give thanks to your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ on this most holy of days as we await the eclipse.